Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Trojan basketball tonight. The Trojans have taken their efforts in the PIAA District 3 Championship Series to the home of the Cumberland Valley Eagles, where they will take on the Bubblers of Boiling Springs. The Bubblers coming off a victory over Kutztown when they nipped Kutztown 58-54, pardon me, just a couple of nights ago. The Trojans, on the other hand, coming off a big victory against the DeLone Catholic Squires when the Trojans, in the second half, totally demolished the Squires. So we're going to be set for a big game as the Trojans continue their trek to the District 3 Championship, and we hope that this will be a good one tonight. The Trojans are facing a little bit different ball club tonight since the Boiling Springs Bubblers have a height advantage on the Trojans if you go on a man-to-man basis. They have a 6'6" fella inside along with a couple of 6'4" ball players, and the Trojans will have to neutralize this height if they hope to win tonight. But I think the Trojans, with their speed and the good effort that's always put out by this ball club, will do the job, and we'll find out in just a few minutes. The ball players are on the court getting the pre-game warm-ups in, and we'll be set to go with the opening tip-off in just a moment. Dale Calnon saying, I hope you enjoy the ball game. Let's look for a good one. Well, the captains are meeting at center court prior to tonight's opening tip-off. And again, for the Trojans, it will be Jeff Lentz representing Upper Dauphin as the captain of the ball club tonight. We will be set to go with the opening tap in just one moment. They use 3 officials in tonight's ball game. There will be 3 officials on the court, and hopefully the Trojans will be able to stay out of foul trouble. One of the big things that they have to look for tonight is to stay out of foul trouble so that the Bubblers have to contend with our 2 big guys inside tonight. Lentz and Reed must stay out of foul trouble to the best of their ability. Of course, the Bubblers know that, and they will be trying to pressure the ball inside where the Trojans would be tempted to foul. So UDA and the Bubblers of Boiling Springs getting ready to get it on here in just a moment, and we'll be right back with the opening tip. It's a very spacious gymnasium here at Cumberland Valley. As you can see, there's bleachers on both sides, of course, but also in the middle section on the ends, and professional-looking score clock up here. So tonight, I surely will have no problem with knowing on whom the foul was and what the score, time, and so forth is, as we have big-time scoreboard here at the stadium, or gymnasium. So we've got about a minute and a half remaining on the clock until it is game time. We had mentioned that the Trojans started off a little slowly against the DeLone Catholic Squires on Tuesday night, but they'll be looking to get it going quickly tonight. Going to try to put pressure on these Bubblers right from the opening jump. And the teams are collecting on the sidelines, so we are just about set to go. I know Coach Foster, Coach Hain, and Coach Huffman all want this game to be played according to the coaching, and one of the good spots on this ball club is a bunch of talented kids for Coach Foster who have a lot of ability and have a lot of intelligence. So UDA should not get into any kind of a problem if they run the ball game according to their game plan and not the plan of the Bubblers. So we'll be back after the announcements of the ball players. We do have the lineups for both clubs, of course, so we'll be ready to go in a moment. Trojans will be introduced first, so presumably they will be the visitors on the scoreboard. No, I checked that. The Bubblers will be the visiting team, and the Trojans will be the home team. Bubblers are being introduced first. This is Chad Jumper, number 21 for the Bubblers. He's 5'8". Here's a 6'4" sophomore, Mark Lay, L-A-Y is his name. Number 25, the other forward, will be a freshman, just 6'4", and his name is Stoltz. Just a freshman, so maybe the Trojans get him rattled. Here's 6'1" senior Dietz, I think he said he was. And the big gun is the 6'6" senior Wagner. So we'll be set to go with the Trojan lineup here in a moment now. That's the opposition. They are the enemy. And now here come our beloved Trojans. And we'll see number 10 will be Chris Herb. Chris is a senior, as we all know, and has played exceptionally well for the Trojans this year. Here's the junior on the starting squad. This is Ian Smelt. Number 32, the next man, is a senior, Jason Undercuffler. Jason gets the team riled with his spirit and his spunk out there. The next will be a senior, Jeff Lentz. Jeff playing just fine basketball, as we've commented upon long ago. And the final one is the sophomore, 6'4", Scott Reed, on whom lies a lot of pressure on this young lad's shoulders tonight as we try to contain these bubblers of Boiling Springs. So we're going to have the national anthem, and then we will be right back. Trojans will be playing tonight without the services of Jared Kreiser. Jared, who would come in occasionally for UDA to spell Jeff Lentz or Scott Reed, perhaps, at times, out with a knee injury. So he will not be in the lineup tonight. So the players are set. They're on the court, and we are about ready to go. Jumping at center will be number 13, Wagner, for the Bubblers, and Scott Reed, of course, for the Trojans. It's Reed, Lentz, Undercuffler, Chris Herb, and Ian Smelt. So here we go, the opening tip. Batted back here for the Bubblers. On the right wing they go, into the corner, back out in front. On the right wing again, bouncing inside, Wagner for two, spin around shot won't go, rebound tapped away, Wagner gathers it back in, and back out in front they go with it. Over here's a ball knocked out of bounds off the fingertips of Jeff Lentz. It'll be the Bubblers to inbound the ball. Inbound pass in here, tipped away, and it's going to go out of bounds off the UDA again. Shit. Shot taken, no good, and back with it come the Trojans. I just lost the lineup sheet for the other team. Anyway, ball shot up there and missed, and back with it comes number 21 of the Bubblers. See if I can get a kid here to get my lineup sheet papers laying on the floor way below me here. But anyway, okay, here goes the pass out in front. 24 dumps it over to the corner, 33 around Undercuffler for two, no good. Rebound tapped in front. Ball on the floor, gathered up there by the Bubblers. And here's another rejection in there by the Trojans. Another rejection, and the Trojans come back with the ball. Oh, brother. What great ball playing right there now as the Trojans negating the height advantage. Here's your shot by Lentz from out in front. Won't go, or rather by Undercuffler. Ball comes down to the Bubblers. We're tieless, or scoreless. Well, that's a tie. Anyway, into the corner it goes. Back out in front. Near side over here. They dump it underneath, and a foul will be called. A foul will be on Jason Undercuffler. He'll pick up his first, and it'll be none shooting. There's a dump inside now. Back out in front they come with it. Over into the corner it goes. 25 with a shot. That's Stoltz, I believe. He hits it. It's good. 2-0, the visiting Bubblers of Boiling Springs. Ian Smeltz out at the center. Dumps it over there now for Reed. Scott here for Lentz for two. It's good. We're tied at 2-2. 6 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. 44 pops into the circle, drops it back out here. They dump it over in the right wing side. Undercuffler ties it up over there, and let's see. It'll be UDA ball. Jason Undercuffler doing a good job tying up the ball that time for the Trojans, and back with it comes Ian Smeltz. Smeltz across the timeline, 15-foot jump shot won't go. Rebound on the far side comes down to 44. There's a pass underneath, thrown out of bounds. It's UDA ball. This is Jeff Lentz. Good pass inside. Turnaround shot. It's good. Undercuffler up though. A fine pass from Lentz. And Undercuffler hits it. It's 4-2. UDA by 2. 5:13 remaining here in the first quarter. It's a long pass across the court. 33 saves it. Back in here for Lentz. Jeff grabs it and drops it back, and the Trojans can up the margin. They lead by 2. It's 4-2. Chris Smeltz with it out in front. Chris drops it back over here for Ian Smeltz. Chris Herb, beg your pardon. Over on the far side. Now here's Herb out in front. Stops once, pops. It's good. Chris Herb hits it. It's 6-2, UDA by 4. Near steal out in front by that quick Smeltz. Ball passed over on the right wing side. Shot from over there won't go. Rebound comes down underneath, and Lentz picks it off nicely for the Trojans, and back they come. Ian Smeltz crosses the timeline with it. Boy, standing right at the timeline. Oh my gosh. Nearly stepped on the timeline. Undercuffler on the left wing. Undercuffler stopping and popping. It's good. Undercuffler hits it. It's 8-2. UDA by 6. Jumper with the ball. Into the corner he goes with it. They dump it inside. Here's the big guy, and he's fouled. He missed the shot. But a foul is called. A foul will be on Jeff Lentz, I believe. Jeff will pick up his first. We'll see. We've got 4:07 remaining in the first quarter. And let's see. Wagner will go to the line. He'll be shooting 2. Actually, I don't see who it was on, but I think it was on Lentz. They haven't put it up yet. Wagner at the line to shoot a pair. His first shot, good. It's now 8-3. Second shot by Wagner is also good. It's 8-4. So they have cut the Trojan margin in half. 4:02 remaining here in the first half. Here goes Smeltz down the lane. Tries to dump it over. Or does dump it over on the left side for Chris Herb. Back out here for Smeltz. Ian out in front. Dumping it over here now for Reed. Reed near side here. Undercuffler for 3. It's good. A 3-bagger for Jason Undercuffler. All right, it's now a 11-4 ball game. They have it 10-4 on the scoreboard. It's 11. They've changed it. Okay, here's a ball stolen away and a foul called. Chris Herb will pick up the foul. Jumper trying to go into the lane with it, and Chris picks up the personal. It'll be Chris's first, the team's second. Or is it the team's third? Scoreboard guy down here rather slow. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's the third team foul. Jumper has it. Into the right wing, now back out here for Jumper. He'll dump it across here for 44. Into the lane he goes. Ball stolen away. Trojans coming back with it. Here is Chris Herb dumping it off for Smeltz. Smeltz for 2. It's good. Oh, what a great play that time by Herb and Smeltz combining. It's 13-4 UDA. Into the corner they go with it for 25. 25 is Stoltz. He's got it. Out here for Jumper. We'll pick these guys up sooner or later. Into the corner now. Now in front. There's Wagner for 2. Won't go. Rebound comes back here. Controlled by the Trojans. Ian Smeltz takes it away. Smeltz out in front. Ian gets close to that timeline. Wow. Okay, here's Undercuffler. Dumping it inside. Lentz with a bounce pass on the baseline. It's going to roll out of bounds that time. As Jeff tried to dump it underneath for Reed. Passed it by Scott. Oh, it's 13-4. We've got 2 minutes, 40 seconds right now remaining in the first quarter. Jumper near side over here for that lay. Into the corner for Stoltz to Jumper. Jumper trying the right side. Nothing doing there. Passes it out here for Lay. Lay will drive it down. Dump it inside for Wagner. His shot is missed. Wagner with the second shot. It's good. He's got the second one, and it's 13-6. Trojans up by 7. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Inside they go for Lentz. Lentz pops, stops, and pops one up. It won't go. Rebound shot in there. Will go, though, by Reed. Scott Reed on the follow-up. It's 15-6. We're down to 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Rapidly moving, fast-paced first quarter for the Trojans. Shot from outside for 3. No good. Rebound over here for Smeltz. Ian coming back with it with the Trojans. They'll set it up down here on the offense. Inside they go with it. Now dump it on the baseline for Undercuffler, and a foul called. Foul will be on Jeff Lentz, I believe, as Jeff might have gone over the top on the rebound. Jeff says, "Oh, wait a minute." Lentz picks up his second, I do believe. Here in the first quarter, we've still got 1 minute and 42 seconds remaining. A couple of subs coming in now for the Bubblers. It's 15-6 UDA. Here's Stoltz from outside. It's good. Three-pointer, 15-9. Minute 25 remaining in the first quarter. This is Smeltz out in front. Near inside they go with it. Lentz spin around shot for 2. No good. Rebound comes down to 25. Stoltz and back over there for jumper. Into the corner. Dumping inside. Wagner for 2. Won't go. Rebound comes off and he picks up the foul. Wagner will pick up his first personal as he bumped into one of the Trojans, and Wagner picks it up. Talking to himself or whoever, I'm not sure. At any rate, UDA will inbound the ball with 1 minute and 6 remaining in the first period. 15-9, UDA by 6. Smeltz across the timeline, bumped out in front, no call. Near side here for Lentz. They dump it out now for Chris Herb. Chris will drive it in, drop it off over here for Ian Smeltz. Ian for 2, it's short, off the front, rebound shot by Lentz. No good, rebound underneath comes down to Lay. Lay at the top of the circle, popping it inside. Ball goes off 45's hands and knocked off Wagner eventually as 45 saved it back in. That's at Allen. He saved it back in, but it went off Wagner's hands then. And Undercuffler dribbling it down here, passing it over there for Reed. Reed goes back outside with it. Now Reed's got it on the right baseline. Drives it inside, puts the shot up, and a foul's called. Foul is before the shot, so the shot won't count. But another foul picked up by Wagner, was it? And if it was, it's his second. It's the team's second. It's Wagner's second. With 19 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, both Wagner and Lentz now playing with 2 personals. Now they got the thing working up here while they're changing players. We'll show you here. It's 19 seconds, 13 down there, picked up his second. So UDA will inbound the ball over on the far side. It's Undercuffler. No good. Rebound comes back down here to Jumper. In the corner for 3. It's good. It's 15-12. Now the Trojan margin down to 3 with just 2 seconds, 1 second. That's going to do it. So the Trojans have played very, very well here in the first quarter, but they do have a little bit of a problem with these 3-pointers from outside. We have a score of 15-12. We're the Eagles tonight. And UDA by 3 at the end of 1. Okay, here's the second quarter getting underway. UDA with a 3-point advantage at the end of 1. Near side they come with it to Chris Herb, out in front, now over on the far side. Undercuffler for 2 from over there. That won't go. Rebound tap back here and controlled by the Trojans as Ian Smeltz picks it up out in front. Undercuffler inside here to Reed. Reed to the hoop. He puts a shot up. He's fouled. The foul this time will be on number 45, I believe. That's at Mark Allen. And Reed will go to the line, shooting 2. Reed to the line for the first time tonight now. And Jason Undercuffler checks out of the ball game for the Trojans. Jason has played an excellent first period. And into the lineup comes Sean Herb. Reed at the line shooting 2. His first shot no good. Oh, Scott missed the first one. He can give the Trojans a 4-point margin here with a bucket. His second shot is good, and he did. 16-12 UDA by 4. There's a dump inside here for this 33 Dietz. He has the shot missed. Allen tries to force one up, and a foul called underneath. Foul will be on the Trojans, but I'm not sure on whom. At any rate, it'll be UDA, or rather UDA picking up their fourth team foul. And Allen will be at the line shooting 2. Foul was on 25 for the Trojans. I don't see a 25 out there. No, 44. Okay, it was on Reed, his first. So he makes one, and it's now 16-14. UDA hurries it back. They have Sean Herb in here now on the right wing. This is Sean with it now. Sean will drive the baseline, stop, drop it back out here for Chris Herb on the side. Good. Chris Herb on the left wing pops one in. It's 18-14 UDA by 4. Jumper into the corner. This is Lay. Back out to Jumper. Now near side here for Stoltz. Ball tipped, but gathered back in by Jumper. Over here they go to Lay for 3. No good. Rebound will come off to Ian Smeltz. He controls it over in the right wing corner. Dumps it back over here for Smeltz, and the Trojans coming back again. Trojans playing very well, under control tonight. Dump it inside to Reed. Reed for 2. Won't go. Rebound underneath there. Going to be tapped out of bounds off the fingertips of number 25, Stoltz. And Ian Smeltz will inbound for UDA. Near side, Chris Herb out in front. This is Sean Herb. Over in the corner they go. Smeltz back out to Sean Herb, and now Smeltz with it. Ian shooting over from the side, no good. Rebound right out here to Lentz. Lentz stops and pops. Won't go. Rebound comes down to that Stoltz. And back with it come the Bubblers. 6:13 remaining. Stoltz dumps it back over here now. Lay with a shot. Good. Off the glass for 2. It's 18-16. Trojans by 2. Smeltz over there for Sean Herb. Now to Smeltz. Chris Herb on the near side. Smeltz. Sean Herb. Sean from outside. It was good for 3, but it didn't go. Rebound comes down to Stoltz. And they'll drop it back here, and the Bubblers come up the court now with an opportunity to tie up the ball game. Trojans had led by about 8 at one time. Here's Jumper from out in front. Now he pops it back over here now for Stoltz. Back to Jumper. They dump it inside for Allen. Allen, one dribble and a shot. No good. Gets his own rebound. 8-foot shot blocked. Trojans come down with a rebound. Chris Herb. So the Trojans dodged a bullet that time. And Chris Herb will bring it back for UDA. For Ian Smeltz. Back to Herb. Over on the far side. Now they go inside with it. Back outside for Sean Herb. Chris over to Sean on the left wing side. He's shooting for 3. In and out. She spins. No good. Rebound comes back here to that Lay. And Bubblers coming back with the Trojans cold momentarily. Lay dumping it inside. Shot by Allen. No good. Rebound comes down to Scott Reed. He'll drop it back here for Smeltz. So the Trojans a little cold, and the Bubblers waiting on them. Near side here it comes. Bubblers not doing much either. 4:44 remaining. Reed back outside. Now over here for Sean. Sean going to try that shot again. It won't go. Rebound comes down here to Stoltz, and back with it come those Bubblers again with the chance to tie. Jumper into the corner. Inside they go with it for 33. Back out here now. Here goes the man driving it. Dumps it underneath to Allen. Ball spun loose in there by the Trojans. Sean Herb coming back with it. Sean looks like he could go all the way with it. Tries to put the shot up. It won't go. Rebound to Allen. And back with it come the Bubblers. It is cold in here right now for both ball clubs. Jumper. Near side for Stoltz. Back out in front. Jumper. Swinging it over here. Stoltz for 3. No good. Rebound comes off to Reed. He's fouled. Stoltz will pick up the foul. Or I beg your pardon, Lay will pick up the foul. Mark Lay fouls as he goes into Jeff Lentz. And the Trojans will be shooting a 1-and-1. No, I don't think so. Only 4 fouls. I think they have things screwed up here. According to the scoreboard clock, the visitors, who are the Bubblers tonight, have 4 team fouls, and the Trojans have 5. So it'll be UDA ball all the way at the far end of the court. Sean Herb will, or rather Chris Herb will inbound it for Smeltz. Got 3 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the first half. Smeltz from outside. It is no good. Rebound underneath there, won't go. Lentz with a rebound shot, good. The Jeffer nails a big one, and it's now 20-16, UDA by 4. Jumper, near side here. Now they got a new ball player in here. Pick him up in a minute. On the baseline it goes, now out in front. Jumper dribbles in once, puts a 15-foot shot up. That won't go. Rebound to Reed. Back, he gives it to Chris Herb, and back come the Trojans. They can increase the lead to 6. Chris, near side here for Ian Smeltz. Herb out in front. Near side here for Smeltz, dumping it inside, back outside for 2, I think. No good. Rebound in there nicely by Lentz. He puts a shot up and in, good. Jeff Lentz with good strength and good agility inside there, picking off the rebound and putting her home, and timeout. Going to be called by, let's see, I'm not sure whom, but at any rate, timeout called right now. And we've got a score of 22-16 with 2:57 remaining here in the first half. UDA up by 6. Ball inside, tipped away by the Trojans. Back with it they come. Here's Smeltz over here for Lentz. Lentz for 2, it's good. Woo, baby. Good job that time, and Smeltz with a heck of a pass to Jeff Lentz, and Lentz put her home. It's 24-16. Trojan margin back up to 8. Keep it up, boys. Here comes that jumper guy across the timeline. Into the corner he goes with it. Now on the near side they come. This is Peters. He don't know what to do with it. Gets it over here now for 25. Stoltz. Stoltz stopping and popping. It's no good. Rebound comes back. Lentz, he's fouled. Stoltz picks up the foul. A good foul, and Jeff Lentz will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1 for UDA. Come on, Jeffer. We need everyone we can get, and Jeff knows it better than anyone. Solid senior ball player for UDA. And here we go. Lentz at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. For Stoltz, that was his second personal foul. Came with 2:13 remaining here in the first half. Lentz at the line shooting 2. Or 1-and-1. Ooh, wouldn't go. Rebound came off to Allen, who drops it back over here now for that jumper guy. In the corner with it. Lay had it. They dump it back out here for Stoltz. Stoltz on the near side. Lay with it, driving the baseline, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound underneath, comes down to Ian Smeltz. Ian coming back, 3-on-3, puts it over into the corner, now back out in front. Here is Smeltz in front. Near side, out to Chris Herb, over on the far side, they swing it, now back out to Chris. Near side here for Ian. Ian on the baseline, shooting, won't go. Rebound comes down to Wagner, who is back into the ball game. Haven't even noticed him lately. He's their big 6'6" guy. Jumper has the ball stolen away, rolls on the court with it, no walk called. Underneath they go to Wagner. He puts a shot up and in, good. 24-18. Trojans looking for a walk or some kind of call as the ball went on the floor, but no call coming. Over on the far side it goes, now in front. Near side here for Smeltz. Out in front, Chris Herb, swinging it over there, Sean Herb. Sean for 3, it's good. It's good for 3. Sean Herb hits a 3-bagger. It's 27-18. Trojans by 9. Into the corner. They're going to try a 3. It's no good. Rebound comes off to Smeltz. Ian coming back with it. Cross the timeline. Oh, wait a minute. Walk will be called this time. Ian wanted to make the pass over there for Sean Herb, but got it tangled up and a walk called. 45 seconds remaining in a good first half for the Trojans. Excellent first half. They lead by 9. Clock down to 40 seconds. Jumper out in front. Ian Smeltz out harassing him. The ball stolen away. Back comes Lentz. 2-on-1 with Smeltz. Smeltz to the hoop. It's good. Lentz and Smeltz teaming up. It's 29-18, UDA by 11. Jumper into the corner, back out in front for Jumper. Near side, they'll swing it here for Stoltz. Into the corner it goes. Pass it over to the far side, looking for three. Shot, no good. Rebound right back over here for Smeltz. Smeltz coming back with it here for Chris Herb. Chris's shot goes in. All right, it's 6 seconds, 5 seconds remaining. It's 31-18. Here's a ball thrown away with just 2 seconds left in the half. UDA will get the ball back. What a tremendous first half for the Trojans. Over here for Smeltz. Smeltz fires one up here, won't go. Right at the buzzer, but boy, a super first half for these UDA Trojans as they go into the halftime. Get a standing ovation from their fans over here. They'll take a nice lead into the halftime. It's 31-18 UDA at the end of one half of play. Good job, Trojans. Be back with the second half in just a moment. Well, as you can see, both squads are back on the floor and ready to go at it for the second and final half of tonight's ball game. So we'll be ready. The Trojans, with a 13-point margin at halftime, are going to send out Smeltz, Lentz, Undercuffler, Chris Herb, and Scott Reed, the starting five for the Trojans. To begin the second half of play, the Bubblers will have the ball, and this will be Stoltz to inbound the ball for the Boiling Springs Bubblers. He'll inbound here to his point guard, Jumper. They send out also Lay. Well, we'll pick up these other guys. Lay and Wagner. This is Lay, has the ball stolen away by the Trojans to begin with. Undercuffler passes it ahead, and then he has it stolen away. As back with it comes Stoltz for the Bubblers. Near side here for Lay. They dump it inside. Wagner for two. It won't go. Rebound comes right down there to Jeff Lentz. And the Trojans start it back. This is Ian Smeltz. Smeltz out in front. Trojans will keep it slow. They don't need to rush. They have a 13-point lead. Play a very deliberate ball. Inside it goes to Reed. Dumping it over here for Undercuffler for three. Shot won't go. Rebound comes down to Wagner. He'll drop it back here now for this Lay, who dumps it on the near side for Jumper. Stoltz out in front. Jumper on the wing, dumping it inside, pass it underneath to Wagner. He puts a shot up, blocked away by the Trojans. And back with it comes Ian Smeltz. Oh boy, what a block by UDA in there on that shot. Gee whiz. Into the corner for Lentz, back out in front. Now swing it over here for Chris Herb. Into the wing for Lentz. Jeff back out here for Ian Smeltz. Ian from outside, it's good. Ian nails a two-pointer. It's 33-18, UDA by 14. Check it, UDA by 15. Here comes Jumper. Cross the timeline, bumped out in front. Drops the ball back over there, goes Stoltz with it. He'll dump it over in the right wing. Inside they go to Wagner. He tries this one, it's good. The Trojans sort of give him one that time. 6:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Near side over here, now out in front. Here's Chris Herb for two. Won't go. Rebound's going to come down here and be picked up by Stoltz, and he'll drop it back here for Jumper. Now Lay has it. He'll cross the timeline with it as they set it up down the right wing side, dumping it inside. Back over here now for Jumper. Jumper looking to go inside with it. Back out. Now they're inside to Wagner. He puts a shot up. It's good, and a foul called. Foul will be on Scott Reed. Scott will pick up his second. The shot is good. It's 33-22. Trojan margin down to 11. And Wagner will go to the line to shoot one. Sean Herb comes into the ball game to replace brother Chris Herb. Sean in there to replace Chris right at the moment. And Wagner at the line shooting one to get three. His first and only shot is no good. Rolls over near side. Control over here by Jumper. Out in front, Stoltz. Near side, Jumper. Jumper checking around out here. Dumps it on the right wing here now for Stoltz. Now back out in front. Pass inside as they try to alley-oop it to Wagner. But the ball goes out of bounds off Wagner's hands as Chris Herb comes back in. And this time he'll be taking Jason Undercuffler's spot. The Trojans with the ball and in control. Trojans have been in control all night. They've really played their game. Played an excellent ball game thus far. Sean Herb, inside they go deep. Reed with a turnaround shot. It won't go. Rebound comes back over here for Wagner, and he'll drop it back to Lay. Lay, top of the circle, pops it right inside there for Wagner for two more. And the Trojans have got to either keep scoring offensively, and Coach Foster says, hold everything, timeout. I thought the coach would not like the looks of things here at the moment, as we've got a 33-24 ball game now. The Trojans up by 9. But Coach Foster alertly calling a halt to things now as these bubblers are starting to bubble over here, and he's going to tone down the heat. We'll be right back. Scott Reed had picked up his second personal, so he joins Jeff Lentz with 2 for the Trojans. As Sean Herb inbounds the ball for Ian Smeltz. Chris Herb, rather. Chris with the ball for Ian. Now into Chris. Near side, they'll swing it here for Sean. Chris Herb. Smeltz into the corner. Lentz with it. He's going to stop and pop for 2. It won't go. Rebound comes off to Wagner. And back with it come the Bubblers. Lay, near side over here for Stoltz. Looking inside again, trying to set Wagner up. Shot from outside, no good. Rebound on the far side, controlled by Smeltz. Ian spinning away with it down that right wing side. Going to stop at the top of the circle, drops it off over here. It's knocked out of bounds by Wagner. And it will be UDA to inbound the ball. Sean Herb will inbound for the Trojans. To brother Chris, I think. Again, a little instructions here from Coach Foster while Wagner had tied his shoe. So now they inbound it here to Smeltz. Okay. Sean Herb, Ian Smeltz into the corner here for Chris Herb. Across they go for Sean. Smeltz out in front, looking for something underneath. Nothing going on in there. Lentz on the right wing, back outside for 3. It's good. Sean Herb hits a 3-bagger, 36-24. Back come the Trojans. Near side stolen away by Sean Herb. Quick outlet over here for Ian Smeltz. Ian stopping and popping. It won't go. Rebound comes off over there to that bubbler. And back with it comes Lay. Ball near steal out in front. I could have called it stolen. Anyway, pass inside. Shot blocked by Reed. Ball comes down loose on the far side. 33 picks it up. Dumps it back over here now for 3. That won't go. Rebound underneath, picked up by Reed. Never mind. Anyway. Good job that time by Scott Reed on the rebound. Trojans stifling the Bubblers that time down the court. Pass out here. Now, shot blocked in there nicely that time by the Bubblers as Stoltz got a hand on it. This is Stoltz with the ball on the baseline. Dropping it back here for Wagner out in front. Shot way off the glass, high. Reed comes down with a rebound for the Trojans. Boy, that shot almost left the building. Here's Lentz dumping it back over here for Smeltz. Out in front for Reed. Now Chris Herb with it. Chris will slow it down. 2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the third. Coaching going on here by Coach Foster. He'll drop it over here for Sean Herb. Now back to Chris. Chris looking at the coach for instructions and doing exactly what Coach Foster wants him to do. Pass out in front here for Chris, dumping it on the wing. Here goes Sean off the glass for 2, no good. Rebound comes down to Wagner. He'll dump it back over here now for Lay. Lay coming back with it for the Bubblers. Over there for Jumper. He dumps it into the corner. Here's the shot take. It's good. 36-26, 10-point margin. 2:10 remaining here in the third period. Lentz in the corner. Shot may have been partially blocked. And Stoltz picks up the ball for the Bubblers. Back here for Lay. Lay to Stoltz, dumping it inside. Wagner has it. Back outside. Ball tipped out of bounds over there by Ian Smeltz. Ian doing a good job with 1:43 as he glances up at the clock. 1:43 remaining here in the third. Trojans up by 10, 36-26. Here's Smeltz with a steal. Beautiful steal. Goes to the hoop. Puts it up. It won't go in. Rebound comes back down here to Lay. So Ian missed a easy one that time. Shot taken in there. Blocked away. The Trojans come back with it. Back comes Smeltz this time. Ian going to try it again. Nope. Slows it down. Dump it back out here for Chris Herb. Over there for Sean Herb. Sean into the corner for Lentz. Jeff on the extreme right wing side. Back out in front here now for Smeltz. That shot won't go. Rebound tipped ahead here. It's going to be a foul called. Foul will be on Scott Reed. As Scott went over the top to get that rebound. Scott will pick up his third. With 1:08 remaining here in the third period. Allen back into the ball game for the Bubblers. Ooh, looked like a near walk. Shot from out in front for two is good. 36-28. Trojan margin down to 8. Clock down to 48 seconds remaining in the third. Inside they go for Reed. Back out here for Smeltz. Sean Herb now into the corner for Lentz and back out to Sean Herb. Smeltz dumps it back down here for Chris Herb. Out to Smeltz. Ian, stop it and pop it. Looks good from here, but it wouldn't go. Rebound comes down to that Wagner guy. And back with it come the Bubblers. Over into the corner, now out in front. Stoltz passes it over in the left wing rather. This is Allen dumping it back. Shot taken out here for two, no good. Rebound underneath, however, a shot taken and a foul called. The foul will be on Reed, is it? I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. Somebody will be shooting two, and it was Scott picking up his fourth. So that does not bode well for UDA, as they're going to have to bring Jake Swab into the ball game to replace Scott Reed. Scott went out with his fourth personal foul. And to the line goes Wagner. He'll be shooting two. First shot comes right back to him. Well, that was no good. 11 seconds remaining here in the third period. Trojans up by 8. 36-28. And let's see what Wagner does with his second one. His second shot is good. Well, it's a 7-point margin now as the clock winds down to end the third period. Over here for Herb. He'll dump it across. Here's a shot from out inside. It's good! At the buzzer to end the third period. Sean Herb hits a big one. It's 39. It was a three-bagger. 39-29. UDA ups the margin to 10 at the end of 3. UDA by 10. Can we hang on? Hey, we'll tell you in 8 minutes. Fourth and final hurdle for this game coming up for the Trojans. If they can hang on to a 10-point margin, they will gain and yet another playoff victory. They will also gain possession of the ball to begin the fourth quarter. As the light shows the Trojans having possession. And so they will send out Sean Herb, Chris Herb, Lentz, Smeltz, and Swab for UDA. Here's his Sean Herb. Over here for Sean's got it back again. Near side they come with it. Now back out in front to Sean. Over there for Smeltz. Smeltz to Sean Herb. Sean for 3 from out in front. It won't go. Rebound comes down to Stoltz. He'll pass it back here now, and let's see. This is Lay with it. Lay dumping it over there for Stoltz. Goes into the corner. Tries to dump it inside to Allen. They do, and Allen scores. 31. UDA by 8. Smeltz out in front. Trojans really. Here's a shot from the side. In and out. It spins no good. Rebound comes down to the Bubblers, and back they come. Passing it inside. There's an alley-ooper that missed. And a rebound by Lentz underneath there. Good job by Jeff Lentz, and a timeout's going to be called by the Trojans right now. With 7:10 remaining in the ball game, UDA up 39-31. Right back after this UDA timeout. Okay, timeout back in. The Trojans with the ball. They have got to kill 7 minutes. We are down to the 7-minute and 5-second mark right now. All right. 7 minutes left in the ball game. Sean Herb and Smeltz out in front, playing catch with it. Over here for Chris Herb, Sean, and now Ian. For Sean. Ian on the wing. Ian's got it out in front, rather. Now over on the side for Lentz. Sean Herb for Chris. Sean, Smeltz out in front. Inside they go to Lentz. Now back outside. Sean, Chris Herb back out here for Sean Herb. Clock down to 6:25. Ball tipped away and knocked out of bounds by Wagner. It'll be UDA ball. 6:23 left. Trojans in a slowdown out front here now. That's what we need to do. We need to beat the clock now. Inside they go for Smeltz, and now Chris Herb has it out in front. Sean over on the right side to Chris Herb in front. Back out there for Sean, now back out to Chris. Inside they dump it. Right there is Lentz, missed the shot. Ball loose, tapped away, and back with it come the Bubblers. Wow. Rare occasion there as Jeff missed the shot after the Trojans had wound some time off, played with it out in front, had the shot, and then here's the ball loose on the floor. Rolling around, a walk will be called, it'll be UDA ball. All right, Trojans get it back with no harm done. We've got 5:50 remaining. 5 minutes, 50 seconds remaining on the clock. UDA in control of the ball. Here goes Smeltz. Near side over here for Sean Herb. Back over there for Ian Smeltz. Ian, near side here for Sean Herb. Don't like those high, lofty passes. Too much time consumed by the pass. Inside the lens, back over here for Sean. Near side, Chris Herb. Back outside, Sean Herb. Clock down to 5:25. Smeltz with it. Smeltz outside. Near side here for Sean Herb. Crowd chants boring, but hey, the way you beat a bigger team is exactly what the Trojans are doing. They've got the lead. Here goes Herb to the line. He's fouled. He's nailed by Allen. Herb will go to the line to shoot two. And for Sean, the cool shooter out here, he will go to the line to nail a pair for UDA. Come on, Sean. This is what it's going to take. They're going to take some good foul shooting now. The Trojans certainly capable of that. Sean Herb in particular, excellent foul shooter normally. He'll get a chance to make two. 5:08 remaining. The clock will soon be under 5 minutes, and that's always a good mark. First shot by Herb is perfect. 40-31, 9-point ball game, UDA by 9. Second shot by Herb is good. Sean makes a pair. Atta boy. They'll think about fouling him next time. It's 41-31, UDA ups the margin to 10. Here's a pass inside, knocked out of bounds by Schwab on a good play by Jake, knocking that ball out of there. Jumper comes back into the ball game, and he will be replacing Dietz, who leaves. Stoltz will inbound the ball behind the name board here. Anyway, over on the far side it goes. Here's a fake inside the lane, puts a shot up, it won't go, but a foul will be called. And it looks like it will be Lay going to the line to shoot two. His shot did not go down. Picking up the foul for UDA was number 45. 45? No, okay, number 10. Chris Herb picking up his second. First shot, no good. Nothing wasted. 4:55 remaining in the ball game. Second shot by Stoltz is good. 32-41. UDA up by 9 and in no hurry. Smeltz will cross the timeline with it. Ian works it down that right side, stopping, popping it out in front here for Sean Herb. Sean dribbles into the lane, bounce pass over here for Lentz for two, and he's fouled. The bucket's good. Wagner picks up the foul, and Jeff Lentz will go to the line to shoot one to get three. All right, atta boy, Jeffer, come on, baby. We could use a big one here. It's 43-32, the UDA by E11. Jeff can make it a dozen. Scott Reed comes back into the ball game with 4:40 remaining here in the contest. 4 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. Lentz at the line to shoot one to get three, and Reed back into the ball game playing with 4 fouls on him. Here's the first shot by Lentz. It's good. So Jeff gets 3 out of that. The big senior knocks it down, and it's now 44-32, UDA by 12. Here's Stoltz, nearly losing a handle on it. Over here for Lay. Lay for two. Looks short. It is. Rebound comes off to the Trojans. Sean Herb picks it up for UDA. Herb works it around here. Going to go into the lane with it. Dumps it over to the far side. A blocking foul called on Allen. And Allen will call timeout. And Sean Herb will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. I do believe. Or will he be shooting 2? I'm not sure. At any rate, the coach of the Bubblers, furious over here. As he sees timeout, he's pointing it, says, boys, we've got 4 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the season. Trojans, on the other hand, looking with Sean Herb at the line to increase the margin by at least 1 or 2. I think he'll be shooting. We'll see when he comes back. For Wagner, it was his 3rd. Sean Herb's going to go to the line, and Sean, I think, is shooting, or is he not shooting? No, they have him all set up to shoot, but he's not going to shoot. I didn't think so. It was the Bubblers' 3rd team foul, and I sure didn't think Sean was shooting. Okay, now the Trojans in control, however. This is Sean out at the timeline. Dropping it here for Ian. Ian puts a shot up that won't go, and the ball's going to be a foul called. Foul will be on Reed, and Scott just fouled out of the ball game. Scott fouled out, and Coach Foster cannot believe it. Reed is fouling out. Absolutely terrible call. I think this little guy here made the call. Now wait a minute, are they changing the numbers or what are they doing? No, I guess not. Terrible call as Scott, who has played a Super Bowl game, fouls out here with 4:09 left in the ball game. So back into the ball game now comes Schwab. That foul was also the 5th, so the Trojans now put the Bubblers into the bonus. And Wagner will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. 12-point margin here as Reed fouls out. We'll keep that in mind. First shot, no good. In and out it goes, but the rebound tipped up there by Stoltz, and good. 10-point ball game, 44-34. Clock down to 3:59. Here goes Schwab on the baseline. Back out here for Smeltz. Smeltz crowded in there. Ball stolen away by the Bubblers, and back with it comes this Jumper kid. He had made the steal. Jumper running over here for Wagner. Jumps it back here. Shot by Stoltz from outside. No good. Rebound comes back to the Trojans. Ian Smeltz picks it off for UDA. Clock down to 3:35. On the wing here for Lentz. They'll bounce it out in front here now, and the Bubblers are going to have to steal it. Ball is knocked out of bounds off Ian Smeltz by Jumper. And UDA looking to control it. 3 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in the ball game. There's a pass for Lentz. Lentz on the right baseline. Drops it back over here now for Chris Herb. Chris will drop it into the corner for Jeff Lentz. Back over here for Chris Herb. Chris will dribble it back out in front. 2 men on him as they're doubling up on the ball now. They need to get possession. Here's a bounce pass over here for Lentz for 2. Good job. A great pass by Jake Schwab and a good bucket by Jeff Lentz. 46-34 UDA margin. Back to 12 with 3:05 remaining in the game. Ball inside. Wagner has the shot blocked, but a foul called. Ian Smeltz will pick up the personal foul for UDA as he went into the much taller Wagner, took care of the block but caused the foul. So the Trojans, Wagner will go to the line shooting 2. First shot by Wagner is no good. No, Wagner has done nothing from the foul line. He backs up, looking at it, studying it, trying to find out what has happened here. You got 3:02 remaining in the ball game. 46-36 UDA by 10. And Wagner's second shot is good. 46-35. 46-35. Here goes Chris Herb with the ball. And a foul call out in front as he is nabbed and grabbed. And 44, Lee will pick up the foul. And Chris will, let's see, no he won't. He won't be shooting. Only the 4th team foul for the Bubblers. So UDA will inbound the ball on the side. 2:55 remaining in a tough ball game. Inside for Smeltz. Dumps it inside here for Lentz. Lentz fakes once, puts the shot up, it won't go. Rebound in there, comes loose and back with it. Oh, look like a walk. No call. Oh, no call. Where was the call there? No call. Here comes Stoltz. Stop it and pop it. It won't go. Rebound on the far side, though, by Allen. He puts a shot up, no good. Fall away shot, good by Wagner. 46-37. Trojan margin down to 9. Clock down to 2.5. Pass on the far side here. Here goes a pass on the baseline for Lentz. Drives it back out here now for the Herb boys. This is Sean with it. Sean winding around into the lane. Puts the shot up and in. Good. Sean Herb, this sophomore, with a big move. And now he's going to get called for a foul as he goes into number 44, Lay over here. Sean will pick up the foul. Lay will go to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. 48-37, UDA by 11. Sean Herb with a fantastic move. What a great move that time by Sean to head that bucket, or head that ball to the bucket. Wow. Okay, it's going to be Lay at the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Here's his first shot. It is no good. In and out it spins. Rebound to Lentz. And back with it come the Trojans. This is Ian Smeltz. 2 minutes, 5 seconds. We are soon to be in within 2 minutes. Here's Smeltz going to the hoop. Blocked away. Rebound shot. Good by Swab. Jake Swab contributing out here. Gets 2. It's 50-37, a 13-point margin. Clock down to 1:45. Pass underneath. Wagner misses the peeper. Wagner misses the layup. Gets a derisive cheer from the Trojans over here. Here's a pass on the far side as Sean Herb collides out front. Wow. Chris Herb with it. Chris will be called, or rather Stoltz will be called for a foul. And this time Chris Herb will be shooting, and the coach on the Bubblers team now questioning a call. He is mad, and I think he just got a tee. He did. I'm glad we caught it because he got it. He deserved it. He earned it. And the referee gave it to him. Good call. He was looking for it, and he got it. All right. Fantastic coverage on this video, if I do say so myself. Oh, I love it. Okay. This is going to send the Trojans to put the nail in the coffin of the Bubblers. We've got 1 minute and 35 remaining here. The Trojans are up by 13. First shot by Chris Herb won't go. Now Herb is shooting the foul. He shot a 1-and-1 foul shot. Now brother Sean Herb will go to the line to put a couple of these technical fouls in. First shot, no good. Hey, what's going on here? All right, anyway, he will get one more, and then the Trojans will get the ball with just 1 minute and 35 left. And a 13-point margin, maybe 14 it is. 14-point margin. Sean goes 1 for 2. And the UDA will inbound the ball. Chris Herb will inbound the ball for the Trojans. Just 1 minute 35. I'll keep an eye on the clock. Inbound pass back here for Sean Herb. Sean winding it around, dumping it over to the far side for Smeltz. Back out in front here for Chris Herb. Minute 25 remaining. Chris Herb with the ball, spins it into the lane, dumps it inside there, ball stolen away. Back with it comes number 81. He'll have the ball passed over here for Lay, but the ball knocked out of bounds on a heck of a good play by Ian Smeltz. Ian playing great defense. Defense, the name of the Trojan team here. Over in the wing that goes, now out in front. Near side here, ball spins out of the hands of deep. Here's a shot, no good. Air ball, and Lentz picks it off for the Trojans. Back they come with 1:05 remaining in the ball game. Sean Herb out in front, dropping it for Chris. Now back over to brother Sean. Into the corner for Smeltz. Back out in front for Sean Herb. Near side for Chris Herb. And a foul called with 54 seconds left in the ball game. And the Trojans up 51-37. Chris Herb will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Come on, Chris. Chris can hit a couple of these if he likes. It's a 1-and-1. First shot won't go. Rebound comes down to Stoltz. He fires it back here. Now the ball near stolen away. Into the corner it goes. Now across the court. Here's an outside shot for three. It's no good. Rebound in there by that 33. Dietz is good, and timeout called by someone. I'm not sure whom, but at any rate, Trojans looking good. Coach Haynes says, attaboy, boys. Looking good. It's 51-39, a 12-point margin with 42 seconds left in the ball game. Guess the cheerleaders are really responsible for this. At least if you ask them, they'd say they were, I believe. And we'll be set with the final 42 seconds here in just a moment. What a ball game. Has Jake Swab ever played a good game tonight? Yes, he has. Inbound pass by the Trojans over there for Smeltz. Ian's played a quietly great game tonight. Smeltz across the timeline, near side here for Sean Herb. Sean will drop it over there, the ball tipped away, and to the base, to the line goes Stoltz, and a foul called. Sean Herb will pick up the foul as Lay goes to the line. He'll be shooting two. Clock down to 29 seconds. And Sean Herb thought he did not foul him, but the referee looked at it a little differently. And so the Bubblers, number 44, Lay, will go to the line. He'll be shooting two. His first shot is good. 51-40, UDA by 11 with just 29 seconds left in the game. Second shot by Lay is also good. 51-41. Even 10-point margin. And back with it come the Trojans. This is Ian Smeltz. Smeltz is going to be held out here by Jumper. And Ian will go to the line trying his foul shooting skills with just 26 seconds remaining. 51-41, UDA by 10 with 26 seconds left. And Smeltz at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Here's Ian's first shot's good. 52-41. Come on, Ian, do it again. Second shot by Smeltz is also good. 53-41, good job. The Trojans clock down to 22 seconds. We're down to 20 seconds left in the third game of the PI districts. Shot good from outside for three. He rattled that one home. Nice shot. Clock down to 12. Now 10 and a foul. No, carrying the ball called. 53-44. 11 seconds left, and UDA up by 9. Bubblers will inbound the ball, I think. Let's see. Yeah, somebody will. It's going to be Stoltz inbounding the ball as the Bubblers call timeout. So the Trojans looking very, very good here. Have to hold on to this lead for 11 seconds. It's a 9-point lead, and the Bubblers will have the ball when we come back. Final 11 seconds, ready to tick off. Ball stolen away by Sean Herb. Sean will head right to the bucket with it. Puts the shot up. He's hacked by Wagner, and Sean will go to the line to shoot two with 7 seconds left. Sean Herb will be at the line shooting a pair with just 7 seconds left as the crowd starts to chant the goodbye song, or whatever you call it. You know, hey, 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 goodbye and all that. And I believe they're correct with 7 seconds remaining. Sean will be at the line to make a couple of points as Chad Mix comes into this PIAA ball game along with Undercuffler. And also Jeff Snyder coming into the ball game now for UDA. somebody in there. Let's see. Okay, Lentz is the only starter in the, no, Lentz and Sean Herb. Sean's first shot is no good, so Sean will get a chance to shoot one more. 7 seconds left. Sean at the line. Here's his second try. It's good. 53-44. They're just going to let him go, let him shoot. It's a three-point attempt. No good. Clock down to 2 seconds, 1 second. That did it. The Trojans have won the second in they're taking the second step up that ladder tonight as they knock off a highly touted Boiling Springs Bubblers tonight to gain their second victory of the playoffs. So congratulations to Coach Gordon Foster, Coach Tom Haynen, assistant coach there, Richie Huffman, as the Trojans have won a big one tonight. Scott Reed fouling out with 4 minutes and some seconds remaining, 4:09 or something like that. The Trojans